Have you ever landed on a web page and just felt compelled to sign up for something? It's not an accident. Today, we're going to pull back the curtain on the Systeme.io homepage and see exactly how it works its magic. It's a fantastic lesson in marketing, and we're going to break down the four-step formula it uses to turn a casual visitor into a new user. And it all starts right here. The very first thing you see. This isn't just a headline, it's a promise. It's a powerful hook designed to grab anyone who's ever felt overwhelmed by the thought of starting an online business. Their entire pitch is pretty much boiled down into these 6 little words. So that's the real question we're digging into here. What's the strategy behind a statement like this? How does one sentence manage to build trust, calm your fears, and point you exactly where they want you to go? Well, let's find out. Okay, let's take a closer look at that promise. It seems so simple, but it's actually doing 2 very specific things at once. Each part is aimed squarely at one of the biggest anxieties that new entrepreneurs have. You see how these 2 phrases work together. The easiest, that's going right after the number 1 fear, technical stuff being too complicated. It's basically saying, hey, don't worry, you can handle this. Then at the exact same time, you have all-in-one. That part tackles the headache and the cost of trying to piece together a dozen different tools. It's a promise of simplicity, a promise to get rid of the chaos. So the hook is in, you're thinking, okay, that sounds pretty good. Now what? Where does the website take you next? Well, that's where the main menu comes in. But you shouldn't think of it as just a list of links. It's more like a curated tour showing you exactly what they want you to see in the order they want you to see it. And this is that tour. This is the path they've laid out for you. It's a 4-step journey, and it's all about systematically building your confidence, taking you from what does this thing do? All the way to, wow, look at all these people succeeding with it. Each of these stops is there to answer a critical question that's probably popping into your head. Features answers, okay, but what can it actually do? Pricing tackles, all right, what's the catch? What's this going to cost me? The blog is there to show they know their stuff. And then testimonials deliver that social proof, that little voice in your head that says, hey, if they can do it, maybe I can too. So they've shown you what the platform is and why you should trust them. But now comes the real showstopper. This is the part of the pitch that's designed to just vaporize any shred of hesitation you might have left. Honestly, the power of free forever is huge. This isn't your typical 14-day trial where you've got this ticking clock in the back of your mind creating all this pressure. Nope, this completely removes that deadline anxiety. The message is basically, come on in, take your time, learn the ropes, and you only have to think about paying when you're actually growing and ready for it. And just in case free forever wasn't convincing enough, they hit you with this 1-2 punch. No credit card required. This is the knockout blow for risk. The first phrase takes away any long-term financial fear, and the second one removes that immediate friction, that fear of putting your card details in and forgetting to cancel. There is literally 0 financial risk to just giving it a try. All right, so think about what we've seen. There was a big promise to get your attention, a guided tour to build your confidence, and a totally risk-free offer to remove any doubt. So where does this perfectly designed journey lead? To one single, clear, unmissable final step. And there it is, the call to action. But look at the language they use. It's not a boring old sign-up. It's an active command that's all about the benefit to you. Get my free account. The word get makes you feel like you're receiving something of value. And adding the word my makes it feel personal, immediate. This is what it was all about. The entire page, from that big, bold, easiest all-in-one promise, all the way down to the no credit card safety net, it was all engineered to make this one final click feel like the most logical, easy, and completely safe decision you could make. So just to recap the playbook real quick, what we saw was a 4-part story. It kicks off with a bold promise, gives you a clear map to follow, makes you an offer that's almost impossible to refuse, and then wraps up with a super simple, no-friction invitation. It's an incredibly powerful marketing funnel all on one page. And all of that leaves us with one last, really important question to think about. The marketing here is absolutely brilliant, no question. But is the idea itself, the premise of putting all your eggs in one all-in-one basket, is that truly the best way to build a new business from the ground up? Or are there maybe some hidden trade-offs that come with all that simplicity? Now that's something worth chewing on.